Well, hello there, and welcome to Cooking from the Cupboards. And my name is Heather, and I'm happy that you joined me today. So today for the video, I thought I would do a pineapple upside down cake. The recipe is going to come from the Betty Crocker's Cake Mix and Frosting Mix Cookbook from 1966. And the recipe will be found on page 31. So on a pineapple upside down cake, we are going to use one package of a Betty Crocker yellow cake mix, which I have one here in a jar, because that's how I store it. And then I'm also going to need 1/4 cup of butter or margarine, and I'm using butter here, and it needs to be melted. We're going to need 1/2 cup of brown sugar. So this is my brown sugar. We're going to need 1 can of pineapple rings, drained, which I've already done. And we're going to need some maraschino cherries. I don't know if I have to cut them in half or not. Well, we'll find out. We'll see what the recipe tells me. So what I'm going to do, I have my oven heating at 350. So it's preheating right now. And I'm going to go ahead and mix up the cake mix. I am going to follow the directions on the back of the cake mix box, which is what is asked to do in the recipe. So I have 3 eggs. I already cracked them and they're in my bowl. I am going to add, according to the directions on my cake mix, 1 cup of water. I am going to add 1/2 cup of oil. Whatever oil you want to use. This says vegetable oil, but I don't use vegetable oil. But whatever oil you choose. So I have 3 eggs, 1/2 cup of oil, and 1 cup of water. And I always break up the egg and kind of mix it. I probably shouldn't have used... Let me switch whisks. Give me a half a sec. All right, because that was loud. We're going to use a whisk that has coating on it here, has the silicone on it. All right. So I'm just mixing the wet ingredients for my cake mix. I'm sure you all have made a cake mix before. So this is nothing new. So I'm just going to add my cake mix into my bowl. And I'm just going to use a spoon and get that mixed in. If you want to use your beaters, you can. You want to whisk it, you can. You can do whatever you want. All right, I got that mixed, and I hand mixed it, hand beat it for 2 minutes. So now my cake mix is ready to go. So I'm going to move this off to the side, and we're going to prepare our pan for the upside down part. All right, so I have my pan here, and according to the directions, I am going to add my melted butter into my square pan. Melted butter. And then it says we're going to sprinkle our brown sugar evenly over the butter. So I'm going to take, it does say packed. All right, so 1/2 cup of brown sugar. Let me get this out of my way. All right, I'm going to move that butter around just a little bit. Okay. There go. All right, so it says to sprinkle the brown sugar evenly. I'm just going to use a spoon to take it out of the measuring cup. So this is a 1/2 cup. And I'm just kind of smush it out. Smush it out. Because this is going to give it its golden caramelized topping. Okay, that is easy. And then it says, arrange pineapple slices over the sugar mixture. Because I am using a square pan, I'm going to go ahead and cut some of my pineapple in half. And I'm going to line the edge, or break it. That works too. I'm going to line the edge. It's fine. Nobody's going to know. So I'm going to cut a couple of these. And we're just going to go around. We're going to play Ring Around the Rosie with the pineapple. Around the edge here. See if I can get it all in here. There we go. And then I'm going to take the rest of it. Come out. All right, and then we're just going to lay the solid pieces that I haven't cut. Maybe I can get 2 in here. That'll work. I wonder if... I think that'll be fine. And we're just going to cut these. And I did it this way, so that way it looks the same. All right. So that is the pineapple. Let me get this out of the way. All right, now that I got the pineapple in the brown sugar and the butter, I'm going to take the maraschino cherries. I'm just going to use my fingers, and I'm going to place a cherry in all the holes of the pineapples. We're just going to plop them all in there. That way they all have a little pineapple bed to be in, I guess. Now, if you have pecans, you could add those to it too. I have 3 more left. Let's put one here. Put one here. Put one there. Let me get another one out. Where'd my spoon go? And put one there. All right. All right, so here is my cake mix. And it says to prepare the cake as directed. And we're going to pour our cake mix over our fruit. And it says to use half the batter. So I'm going to estimate that. Add a little bit more in there because I want to cover up those cherries. All right. So here is our cake mix. The oven is at 350 and I'm going to bake this for 35 to 45 minutes. So This is the pineapple upside down cake before it goes into the oven. And hopefully it's going to come out and look really nice. So let me get this baked and we'll go from there. All right. Okay, so my pineapple upside down cake that I made from Betty Crocker's Cake and Frosting Mix Cookbook. According to the directions, we followed the directions, and the recipe will be down below for you. But look at that. Isn't it beautiful? It is still warm. It is still kind of warm to the touch. But you put it into the oven and you bake it for 35 to 45 minutes. And until the wooden toothpick comes out clean in the center. So if 35 isn't quite long enough, cook it for a few more minutes. But you do want to have your serving platter or plate available. So as soon as you pull this cake out of the oven, you need to put your platter on it and flip it, because this is the bottom of the pan and you need to do the flippy flip, right? And you flip it immediately, because if you don't, it will stick because of that brown sugar and all the caramelization that is going on with the sugars. Okay, so this is the pineapple upside down cake. Let me pull this up for you so you can see it. The plate is hot, so here we go. Isn't that just beautiful? Gotta love a beautiful, beautiful pineapple upside down cake. It'll still be warm for probably 20 to 30 minutes or more. So we have pineapple upside down cake. Well, I want to thank you for coming and watching my video today. And if you could like and subscribe, comment, and share, I'd really appreciate it. And you have a great day, and let's see you on the next video. Bye for now.